So was last night like a throwback, or is it like a preview of things to come? Because do not tell me when you were watching that game, it didn't feel exactly like when we were watching those Lightning games. Everything came together at the right time. Those Avalanche defensemen, I told you, they're finally together. And what did they do last night? Makar with 2 points, Byram with 2 points, Gerard with the goal, Johnson with the goal. This is what we're getting. The molten lava is solidifying and hardening at the right time. They're coming together, and they still don't even have 2 of their top 6 forwards, but they'll be getting them back. And if it wasn't for our other wife, our other Mormon wife, the Minnesota Wild, Colorado would already be in first place. But you know what? Kudos to our other wife. They really are something. It's going to be so hard to let them go come playoff time. I feel like Rachel McAdams in The Notebook. You know, I got 2 people I love, but the Avalanche are my Gosling. And Wild, you're Scott from X-Men. You get dumped in every movie. You get dumped in Westworld. You get dumped in X-Men. You get dumped in The Notebook. And look, I really like you. You got a lot of good qualities, but it's the Avalanche for me. But that game last night, everything from the under 3.5 goals to Anaheim, to the Ryan Strome not registering a point, to the Bet365 same game parlay where we combined a bunch of those. It was all good when it came to the Colorado Avalanche, and I'll try to smack another Bet365 same game parlay for you. Maybe we'll go to our other under guy, Alex Killorn. Remember him? Remember him? Of course you do. Maybe we'll be hearing from him in this video. But that Bet365 promotion we got going on, hopefully you used it yesterday. You bet $1 on Bet365, and if you have a new account and you're over 21, you'll have $365 in free bet credits waiting in your account. You just got to be living in an area where sports betting is permitted, a state or province or whatever. And if you got that problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Somebody's going to be there to help you out. Hey, how you feeling, by the way, about taking those Buffalo Sabres? I mean, the Houston Texans. Huh? You know, fool me once, fool me 9 times. Don't click on the Sabres for the rest of the season. You got me? All right, great. So, when it comes to these Tuesday games, yeah, there are a lot of games. There are plenty of games, but there's also plenty of ruckus. I've told you, tread lightly. We're right there. We're right at the playoffs. Don't go crazy and kill whatever bankroll you may have had saved up for the playoffs, all to bet on the Chicago Blackhawks Dallas game because you think Dallas is going to win because they need the points. Yeah, they do need to win, and they do need the points, but they also needed them against Vancouver the other night, and they mailed that one in. But Dallas really does need this game. If you do want to take Dallas, I would suggest using a Bet365 same gamer or a Caesars same gamer. Take Hintz or Heiskanen, pair him with the Stars, and then just leave it at that. But the one game that I really do like on this slate, last week we saw Vegas going to Edmonton. I was very surprised with the goaltending. I thought Edmonton was going to be highly motivated to take them out. Edmonton seems to play up to competition. When they get a team like Toronto come into their building, I feel like that's when they really play their best. But I got to give Vegas credit. It wasn't a fluky win. They deserved the win. They outplayed Edmonton, even though it went to overtime. But Vegas won that game. As you saw last week, when you got 2 playoff teams who play each other twice in a week, I feel like that team does not want to lose 2 in a row. 2 teams who could be meeting each other in the second round of the playoffs, because this is one of the potential matchups in round 2. I don't think that it's likely for a team to go into one building, win, and then come back, play again, and win once again. Yeah, possibly. But I think Edmonton's going to be motivated. Had a good win over Arizona last night, who's just never easy to beat anymore. But they played Campbell last night, which means we're getting Skinner tonight. I like Edmonton to beat Vegas and repay the favor from a couple days ago for that game up there in Edmonton. Now, some of these other games, like I'm scared to take Winnipeg. I know Winnipeg needs the points. Like Winnipeg and Calgary both desperately need points. They're fighting for the last playoff spot. I weirdly trust the team who's playing the much harder competition. If you've bet on the LA Kings in the last 2 weeks, I think you won. That homestand that they had, they were just cracking pretty much everybody. And now they're going up to Calgary. And I don't know if you want to call it a sniff, but I think Calgary's going to find a way to win this one. They're absolutely desperate for points, and their play is translated. They've been scoring more. They've been playing better. And dare I say they've been slightly more reliable. We've taken them a couple times in these last, 2 weeks, and they haven't really screwed us as far as I can remember. And I understand the Kings are a tough opponent, but I smell that Calgary's going to find a way to pull this one out. And Winnipeg, you think, oh yeah, they'll beat the Sharks. Yeah, we got that win versus the Ducks by a hair. And then they got cracked by the Kings. Winnipeg's not playing with much confidence right now. I would be more tempted to take the under since they apparently can't score anymore, but they still have a very good goalie. I'm more tempted to take that. If I was going to take Winnipeg, you can do a classic Bet365 same game or Caesar same game, or just take Kyle Connor, take the best player, add Winnipeg, and if you lose, you say, nah, all right, at least I didn't have to invest a ton, because if they're going to win, more than likely that Connor is going to be a part of that. So that's what I got for you there. I do want to take Alex Killorn one night after taking Ryan Strome. He's got a tough matchup on the road against Carolina. About 3 weeks ago, we bet against him to register a point in Carolina. In fact, the whole team didn't register a point because they got shut out. But I'm gonna bet against Killorn to register a point. These Lightning, I don't know why they're not just resting players, to be honest. They got the Leafs in round one. They're a team who played an extra 50, 60 games these last couple of years with all the playoffs. Rest your vets. But anyway, if you're not, then I'm going to bet against Alex Killorn one night after betting against Ryan Strome. And those are the bets that I got for you here on this Tuesday. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Make sure you subscribe to the OddsShopper channel here. Toss a like on this video. Toss a comment. Remember that? Give me some engagement. That's what like, comment, subscribe, call your dad, tell him you love him. Tell him you love the Wild and the Avalanche and you don't know who to choose. Come follow me on Instagram. It's at Andy Francis, the same way you see on the bottom left portion of your screen. I post some extra pics in the chat that I have there called Sniff Central. No better time now to check that out. And I will be back with you tomorrow to talk Wednesday bets. Take it easy.